இந்த வீடியோவை உங்களுக்கு வழங்குவோர் மாலை முரசு செய்திகள் தொலைக்காட்சியின் படிப்போம் ஜெயிப்போம் உயர்கல்வியை தேர்ந்தெடுப்பதில் உள்ள சந்தேகங்களை தீர்க்கும் நிகழ்ச்சி தினமும் மாலை 5 மணிக்கு.
Good morning, Malai Murasu viewers. 15 minutes news in English. Headlines for the day. Gujarat ex-Chief Minister Vijay among 241 killed in Air India crash near Ahmedabad airport. Union Aviation Minister assures fair probe into Air India crash, says entire nation in shock. DNA test to identify victims of Ahmedabad Air India plane crash. Rescue works continue whole night. US agency to lead team to India to assist plane crash investigation. Miracle amid tragedy. Video shows sole survivor of Ahmedabad plane crash walking. News in detail. Gujarat ex-Chief Minister Vijay among 241 killed in Air India crash near Ahmedabad airport. BJP's Vijay Rupani, a former Chief Minister of Gujarat, was among passengers killed in the Air India Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner that crashed shortly after takeoff from the Ahmedabad airport. The plane was headed to Gatwick Airport in the UK, Air India said, when it crashed in a civilian area near the airport. The flight, which departed from Ahmedabad at 1:38 p.m., was carrying 242 passengers and crew members on board the Boeing 787-8 aircraft. Of these, 169 are Indian nationals, 53 are British nationals, 1 Canadian national and 7 Portuguese nationals. Air India posted on X. According to the seat chart, Vijay Rupani, 68, was on seat 2D of the Air India flight. He was on his way to London to meet his daughter. Merely 2 minutes into the ascent at ground 1:40 p.m., the aircraft lost altitude and crashed into a medical college hostel building in the Meghani Nagar area, sparking a massive fire and widespread panic in the locality. Union Aviation Minister assures fair probe into Air India crash, says entire nation in shock. Union Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu visited the crash site of Air India flight AI-171 near Ahmedabad. Speaking to reporters at the site, the minister said, "We will do a fair and full investigation. We must find out what caused this. Many rescue teams are working here. We still don't know the full number of victims." Visibly upset, the minister added, "I'm deeply shocked by this horrible tragedy. The government has promised full support to the families affected and quick answers on what went wrong. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation is currently leading the investigation into the crash." DNA test to identify victims of Ahmedabad Air India plane crash. Rescue works continue whole night. Authorities have confirmed that DNA test will be used to identify the victims of the Air India plane crash near Ahmedabad. 24 people on board were killed. Officials said the crash was very severe. Many bodies cannot be identified by looking at them. Only DNA tests can help in this case. "We are working fast with forensic teams," a senior official said. Tata Group, which owns Air India, said it will give ₹1 crore to each victim's family as compensation. Rescue work continued through the night. Teams searched for remains, collected clues and supported families. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation and other national agencies are looking into what caused the crash. US agency to lead team to India to assist plane crash investigation. A US agency will help India investigate the Air India plane crash that happened in Ahmedabad on Thursday. The National Transportation Safety Board said it is sending a team of American experts to India. The NTSB posted on X saying it will assist India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau in the probe. The agency said that as per international rules, only the Indian government will share official details about the investigation. The Air India flight AI-171 was going from Ahmedabad to London Gatwick. It had 242 people on board, 169 Indians, 53 British, 7 Portuguese and 1 Canadian. The plane crashed shortly after takeoff. The US Federation Aviation Administration also said it is in touch with the NTSB. It added that the US is ready to send a team to India if asked and will provide technical help. Miracle and amid tragedy. Video shows sole survivor of Ahmedabad plane crash walking. In a shocking turn of events, one person has survived the Air India plane crash near Ahmedabad. The crash happened on Thursday and was believed to have killed all 242 people on board. A video shared on social media shows a man walking away from the crash. He was in seat 11A. He is seen wearing a white t-shirt and a dark pants. His clothes had blood and soot and he was limping. Ahmedabad Police Commissioner G.S. Malik confirmed the police found one survivor in seat 11A. The man's name has not been shared yet. Officials say he is being treated for leg injuries and possible internal wounds. This news has brought a small ray of hope in the middle of a very sad and tragic situation. No immediate reason to ground Boeing 787, US officials after Air India crash. US officials said on Thursday that there is no reason right now to stop Boeing 787 flights. This comes after the deadly Air Indian crash near Ahmedabad that killed over 241 people. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy and Acting FFA Chief Grice spoke to the media. They said they saw videos of the crash but found no proof yet that the plane model is unsafe. We need to go to the crash site and look closely, Duffy said. It's too early to make decisions just by watching videos. They added that a full investigation is needed before taking an action. Air India plane crash, President Murmu, PM Modi offer condolences. Leaders across India and the world have taken to social media to express their shock at the crash of London-bound Air India flight AI-171 shortly after takeoff. Draupadi Murmu, President of India, said the nation stands with all those affected in this hour of indescribable grief. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the plane crash is heartbreaking beyond words. In this sad hour, my thoughts are with everyone affected by it. Haven't been in touch with ministers and authorities who are working to assist those affected, he wrote on social media platform X. UK PM Starmer says scenes of Air India plane crash devastating. All 53 British nationals in the flight killed. British Prime Minister Starmer has expressed deep sadness after a London-bound Air Indian flight crashed shortly after takeoff from Ahmedabad. The plane had 242 people on board, including 53 British nationals. In a statement, Starmer said the scenes of the crash are heartbreaking. I am being updated as the situation unfolds. UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy also shared his sorrow. On social media, he wrote, deeply saddened by the plane crash in Ahmedabad. We are working with Indian authorities to find out more and offer people. The UK government is closely monitoring the situation. Air India plane crash, one of India's worst air disasters. First deadly crash involving Boeing 787. An Air India flight crashed shortly after taking off from Ahmedabad Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport on Thursday. It has become one of the worst air tragedies in Indian aviation history. The Boeing 787, a Dreamliner, had 242 people on board. Air India said the flight sent a mayday call before crashing. It lost signal just 625 feet above the ground. Officials says engine failure, a bird hit or a mechanical problem could be the reason. The exact cause is being checked by DGCA and AAIB. This is believed to be the first deadly crash involving a Boeing 787. The model is usually seen as safe and modern. Experts around the world are watching the investigation closely. Locals said they heard a loud blast, saw fire and thick black smoke rising from the crash site.